All right, let's just get right into it. Have you ever felt like you're just constantly studying for some test you never, ever signed up for? You know the feeling. Like you're wearing a mask that's just a little too tight, trying to fit into a world that feels, I don't know, kind of plastic. If you've ever felt that, then you're in the right place. Because today, we are going to break down this masterpiece. Now, obviously, this isn't a real book you can buy, but that title, How to Pretend, it just hits you, doesn't it? It's the perfect satirical playbook for a world that seems, a lot of the time, to want everyone to just fall in line.
So yeah, think of it like this, the Conformist's Manual. It's like this secret, sacred text for that test you never asked to take. It's the user's guide for how to deal with that insane pressure to just, fit in.
And this is where it gets both hilarious and honestly a little too real. The idea of someone reading a book like this, like it's scripture, searching for neatly bulleted answers for how to survive a plastic world, it's funny, but it's also so relatable. It just perfectly captures that desperation we sometimes feel, that if we just study hard enough, we'll finally find the cheat codes.
But here's the key thing to get. This image, this whole idea, it's not just a funny meme to scroll past. It's a mirror. It's reflecting something we've all done. Every single one of us, at some point, has mentally flipped through a version of this exact same manual. Let's break down exactly why it's so powerful.
So, it all starts with that look on his face, that feeling of cramming for a test he never signed up for. I mean, that's not just a clever line. That is the feeling. It's that sheer exhaustion of pouring all your energy into memorizing the rules for some cultural play you never even auditioned for.
And then you've got the uniform. Whether it's a literal yellow vest or just the clothes you wear, the car you drive, it's all about that compliance badge. It's your way of signaling to everyone, hey, look at me. I get it. I fit in. It's the physical proof that you're trying so hard to play by the rules.
And this is the final punchline. Being called a conformist feels like an insult, right? Like being branded. But the real joke here is that most of the time, we're the ones doing it to ourselves. Every time we shrink ourselves down to fit in, we're basically sewing that label right onto our own soul.
And it all adds up to this crazy, maddening tightrope walk, doesn't it? That daily battle between just trying to fit in and trying to stay true to who you actually are. Every forced smile, every time you nod when you disagree, it just feels like it's chipping away at you. It is exhausting.
Because let's be real, this isn't just about one guy in a picture. This is about that invisible handbook that we're all handed the day we're born. The one filled with all of society's unwritten rules for a game we're all just expected to play. And you know these rules. Of course you do. We all do. You smile when you don't feel like it, you nod along when you completely disagree, you laugh at that terrible joke. The message is clear. Don't rock the boat. Fit in or you get frozen out. It's no wonder so many of us feel like imposters in our own lives.
I love this definition, indoctrination. It's just the game of coloring inside the lines. You learn it as a kid, right? And then you grow up and the game is exactly the same. The boxes just get bigger. It's your career, your marriage, your house. The stakes get higher and, yeah, the costumes just get a whole lot shinier.
And that's really what it feels like, isn't it? It feels like you're trapped at a costume party that you never, ever wanted to go to. Because here's the truth. Belonging that you have to buy by selling pieces of your soul, well, that isn't really belonging. It's just a performance. Okay, but this is the pivot. This is where the whole story changes. The real way to win, the true rebellion. It isn't about getting better at the game. It's not about mastering the manual. It's about finding the courage to just stop playing.
And when you lay it out, the choice is actually pretty simple. You've got the manual's path. Try to fit in, just get by, and in the end, lose yourself. Or you have the rebel's path. To just show up as you are. To really be seen. And in that process, to actually find yourself.
Because here's the big secret the manual never, ever tells you. That prize you get for winning the conformity game, it's not real. The approval you are working so hard to get is completely conditional. It evaporates the exact second you stop dancing. It makes the whole thing a hollow, pointless chase.
So if that whole manual is just a dead end, then what's the alternative? Well, it's time to write your own book. It's time to write the chapter that no conformist's manual on earth would ever dare to include.
And you know what? That chapter is surprisingly simple. It's not some huge, complicated plan. It's really just 3 liberating steps. First, you slam that book shut, metaphorically, of course. Second, you rip off that symbolic vest of compliance. And finally, and this is the most important part, you just start being. Raw, weird, unpolished, and completely authentically alive.
You see, the real rebellion isn't making fun of the manual. It's having the guts to refuse to even read it. It's choosing, instead, to write your own story. So that really only leaves one question for you to think about. What's the title of your book?